Well, Joe Biden has singled out Republicans Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene in his 2024 reelection video, where he warned about the threat of, quote, MAGA extremists on American democracy and freedom.
You know, around the country, MAGA extremists are lining up to take on those bedrock freedoms, cutting Social Security that you paid for your entire life while cutting taxes for the very wealthy, dictating what health care decisions women can make, banning books, and telling people who they can love, all while making it more difficult for you to be able to vote.
Well, joining me now, Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz joins me. Matt, you MAGA extremist, you terrible MAGA extremist. Can you believe he included you and MTG in his video of what MAGA extremists, what he's going to run against?
Well, Joe Biden whispering over some stock footage did not an inspirational campaign ad make. I'm honored that I was included with President Trump and Ron DeSantis and Marjorie Taylor Greene in the announcement, but doesn't including me and MTG just make Joe Biden look a whole lot older? I mean, if you think that Joe Biden at 80 is too old, this guy's running for a second term at the end of which he would be 86. Does anyone really want to see the 86-year-old vintage of Joe Biden stumbling through presiding over the free world? I'm not entirely sure that Joe Biden really makes it to the Iowa caucuses in this race. He just looks so kind of over it all. And it was hardly the type of inspirational launch. I mean, compare this to Donald Trump. When he announced his reelection, it was at a raucous rally from Orlando with tens of thousands of supporters. And with Joe Biden, you get a low-energy video.
Yeah, no, low-energy, 3-minute video released at 6:30 in the morning versus someone out there saying, hey, listen, I'm going to fight for you. And which one really inspires, more confidence in the commander-in-chief for, like you point out, forget the next 2 years, the next 6 years, whoever wins that race. Matt, I don't know that Biden wants to alienate someone like you on Judiciary, House Judiciary, very powerful committee, and someone like MTG on House Oversight, another very powerful committee. He's got a lot of, he's going to have problems. You guys are going to drag his people up there left and right, I hope. Are you?
Well, we are in the process of bringing administration officials forward. Matter of fact, the head of the ATF will be before the Judiciary Committee, and we will be setting up a budget fight likely over that very salary of that bureaucrat, because we've seen the way the ATF has been weaponized against the American people. But Joe Biden believes that the way to rebuild his coalition is to make you think that your neighbor with a MAGA bumper sticker is somehow a dangerous domestic terrorist, when the reality is we'd like inflation to be lower. We'd like you to be safe on the streets of our largest cities, and we would like to stop this decline of the United States of America into a third world country with open borders and dimming prospects. And Joe Biden just can't make every day January 6, 2021. It seems as though reliving that day is the trauma that they want to now inflict on the rest of the country, because they really don't seem to have a inspirational, forward-looking message. I think we can all acknowledge Joe Biden is not going to be around to live through many of the consequences of policy decisions that are made during the next presidency. And he doesn't seem to have that type of inspirational leadership we see in President Trump to leave a better country to those who will come next and build a great economy with great innovation in next generation cities.
Congressman, the theme of his reelection is let's finish the job we started. How do you interpret that? What job did they start? What are they going to? How does this look like when they finish?
Yeah, if it looks like the march towards socialism that we've seen in other countries, it ends with us using our currency as toilet paper and eating zoo animals. That's what the march toward these policies has resulted in Venezuela and everywhere else that it's been tried. Joe Biden has damaged the economy greatly with government-induced spending and by altering energy markets. The inflation we've endured, the high gas prices, it's not an accident. It's a direct consequence of government action that has impeded the marketplace and that has enriched those closest to the Biden administration. In some cases, the very revolving door out of the Biden administration has been a better predictor of economic success than whether or not you've built a better mousetrap. That's apparently what they want to continue, and it's why during this negotiation over the debt limit, we're demanding clawbacks and repeals of major portions of his so-called Inflation Reduction Act, something that's done far more harm than good.
No doubt, no doubt. And I hope you do, and I hope you keep bringing him and them up in front of your committee to decide whether or not what they're doing is actually legal or not. I think a lot of things that he tries to do is probably illegal and counter to the Constitution. Matt Gaetz, always good having you. Appreciate your time, my friend.
Thank you, Eric.